Welcome to another episode of MondayFundayPodcast. I'm your host, Ahmed Al-kadri, and if you could speak Arabic, Ahmed Al-kadri. Guys, I have a wonderful guest with me today. You guys, if you're gonna see me April 21st, Detroit, DC, April 26th, and New York, April 28th, you're gonna see this man. Everyone, please welcome Willie Simon.
What's up?
Woo!
If you speak Arabic, it's Willie Simon.
That sounded Jewish. How dare you?
Simon probably is, dude.
Simon? Yeah, that's
like English Jews.
Yeah, English.
Simon. You know?
Yeah, Ashkenazi, very Ashkenazi. Simon Burger or something like that. Yeah. That sounds
well,
about
it. It was Zupnitsky, and then we changed it when we got to America. That's real.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Are you Jewish?
No, I'm Polish.
Oh, Polish is. Oh,
they still didn't like the Poles, no matter what, dude. You know?
They did kill a lot of Polish people.
Yeah.
Why did?
Yeah, they're super Catholic or super Jewish, and either way, it's like. Dude,
why did they not like the Polish?
You're fucking dumb. Just like they're just like just cuz.
Bring the microphone a bit closer to you.
They're like just fucking I don't know because they're fucking weird. They've been getting fucked up for centuries on that one thing, dude.
Yeah, it was Polish people.
Just being a little goofy.
Yeah, they don't like it. I remember like hearing a British guy just being like, I don't like Poland. I don't like them. Like that. And then it was like it was one of those anti-racist videos. Like they were talking about he's like that he doesn't like Polish people. And then they did a 23andMe and they found out that he was like 23% Polish. And he was like, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he like change his perspective on Polish. He's probably still racist. Like yeah.
It's like actually, they're very resourcul people.
Yeah. He later killed himself. All right, well, dude, I'm so happy you're here. A couple things. First off, congratulations on the paid regular comedy store. Your showcase was last night or the night before?
It was Tuesday, the April 2nd.
So. It was Tuesday in the main room or in the?
They do it in the OR. So it's like they give you 10 minutes in the middle of just a regular OR set, like show. Mm-hmm. So I followed Bobby Lee. And then fucking...
Oh, that's easy.
Honestly, though. It's fucking... He set it up nice, dude. Like, I'd rather follow someone like that than fucking someone eating dick for fucking 15 minutes.
That makes sense. So, yeah. That's what I'm saying. He warmed up the crowd. That's what I mean. Yeah.
Pete Holmes went up before him, and he murdered. Everyone would just murder. I was a little intimidated for sure, but... Fucking, we hold our own, right?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's what it takes to be a paid regular, is to be following these people who are like big hitters and all that good stuff. Well, dude, congratulations, bro.
Thanks, man.
You're like I'm like so proud because I was like when I saw your post, I felt like I won too. You know what I mean?
That's great,
like,
dude. That's what I wanted to be.
That's my boy, dude. I was like, that's my opener, bro. I'm just kidding. Not like that. Not like that. I'm actually. What's so funny is. Michael al-Baghdadi, who was not mad at me, but he was like, what the fuck? Because when he was opening for me in like some shows around California, I was like, you're my slave. And I was like making him drive, and I like made him, I was just calling him my slave, and it was like a stupid bit.
Yeah.
And then I was like, he was asking, he's like, who's coming with you? I was like, Willie. It's like, oh, your slave? I was like, whoa. He's not my slave. That's messed up.
I will not do these shows right, like this.
Yeah. No. I was like, that's me. And then when Malik B was opening for me at San Jose, he was like, no. Not even a little bit. I was like, that's horrible.
I was like, good looking slave. Huh? You're like, geez.
No, he's very charismatic and cool.
So well spoken, your slave. Whoa.
So stop. No. So when you did the 10 minutes, now you like, so when you got it, now you get, I think, if you don't mind me asking, they pay you like what, 15 a show? I remember, what's his name?
It's 50 for the OR, and it's, you split the door in the main room.
That's what I thought. Yeah, it was what's his name? They upped it up because it was Justin Martindale. He was like the first like good friend of mine. And does he still do spots at the store?
Yeah.
Okay, I haven't seen him in a while, but like, but yeah, he was telling me it was like 15 or 50. It was like not that much.
Yeah, they upped it a little while ago.
They upped it. Yeah, that makes sense. But in the main room, it was great because if you're on the same lineup as Joe Rogan, you're set. Mm-hmm. And because, you know, everyone's going to go to see Joe Rogan and all that good stuff. All right. Now let's get started. Willie, what's a good piece of advice you were given? Who told it to you? Where were you in your life when you were given that piece of advice?
Oh, man. Don't eat that. And that was my mom when I was like 2.
That's a good one.
Like, don't eat that.
What was
That's
it?
poison. It was like a Lego.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And she
Good piece
also
of advice. Still haven't eaten Legos since
that's
then,
good. And then don't step on that too.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, your mom is like full of wisdom. That's
Good lady.
amazing. Yeah,
exactly. I wouldn't be here without not eating those Legos.
Yeah, do you still, but now you just upped it up and just eat crayons a little bit here and there?
Nah, dude.
Come on.
Paper
Paper is good.
maybe a little bit of plastic every once in a while, but never fucking crayons.
Speaking of non-edible products, do you eat boogers?
No, God no.
Dude, I caught my brother eating boogers. I was so mad.
Even when I was a kid,
I never liked boogers.
Yeah.
My older brother and the youngest is like, bro, Mustafa and Muhammad. I'm calling them out, dude. I caught Mustafa and Muhammad. They would eat their boogers.
Those pieces of shit. Dude.
They were gross ass.
My old roommate, when I lived up in like the first place I had in LA, my old roommate moved out of the master bedroom, and then me and my girlfriend moved in.
Yeah.
And we got into the bathroom, and there was a wall of just boogers.
Oh no!
This motherfucker was just picking his nose and wiping them on the fucking wall in the bathroom, and then didn't clean it up when he fucking moved
Dude,
out.
there was some nasty
Like,
ass
dude.
people in college, bro. In college, one time, there was this. Like, I went into one of our fraternity brothers' apartment. It was like these two guys. They had like a bug problem.
Uh-huh.
Their wall was full of bugs, but it was splattered blood. So it was bugs
just,
with
like, from hitting them.
Yeah, so they would just see a bug and just smack it on the wall, and they would never clean the wall.
Yeah.
So the wall was just full. It was just like all these fucking
The
bugs.
fucking graveyard.
It
Dude.
was
It's a battlefield.
It was. I was gonna say something, but didn't want to say it. But it was gross. It was the aftermath of a battlefield. You know? Yeah. And yeah, bro, it was disgusting. Or one time, like in my old, I went to UTD. Like that was the college I went, and we lived in. They didn't have Greek row, but it was like I lived in a house with 4 of my other fraternity brothers, and one guy, bro, like. The moment he moved into that room, he never cleaned it, never touched it.
Yeah.
He just, I mean, I hope he's doing better now, but like he had contacts, like one of those monthly contacts. He never took those off.
Oh,
so
geez.
there was one time one of his eyes got infected because he never cleaned his contacts.
God damn, dude.
He would sleep in his contact. Like it was just no sense.
Like this guy's just depressed.
You know what?
I'm gonna go through some shit.
I'm gonna call him. Maybe he was just depressed.
Yeah.
I thought
You're
he
not
was
even
just
taking out your contact.
I
You're
thought
like,
he was
dude,
just
nothing matters. I don't fucking care.
Well, he is Indian.
Okay, see.
So it might be. So it might
depends on what caste he was from.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So, but like let's say like he had like I remember it was like a cauldron, whatever the fuck they're called, a dresser.
Yeah.
And he had like a Whataburger like with soda in it that was still placed it there, and it was there for the whole like 7 months we were living there.
That's wild, dude.
It was disgusting.
What is the integrity of those Whataburger cups, though?
Yeah. Yeah.
Holding the liquid that long. That's amazing.
So strong.
Things are still made of paper a little bit, right? That's
so
fucking incredible.
Yeah, it was nasty. Have you had Whataburger?
Yeah, it's fine.
Well,
it's fucking
dude,
fine.
it's the heart and soul of Texas.
It's okay.
It's delicious, even though it started in Oklahoma, but it's Texas. But no, Whataburger.
Like everything good in Texas started in Oklahoma.
Yeah, in Mexico. Yeah. But like, and then we claim it's ours and we say, hey, it's Texas. Like, all right, calm down. But like, dude, fucking no, like the Whataburger is like the best. The honey barbecue chicken strip sandwich.
I don't get the sandwich. So you got to get a different thing than the Whataburger, and that's why Whataburger's good. Is that you don't get a Whataburger?
Yeah.
Another item is the good part about Whataburger? That's a bullshit restaurant.
Yeah, you get the honey barbecue chicken strip sandwich. What would you... Yeah, well,
why don't they don't call it honey barbecue chicken strip a burger? They call it fucking Whataburger. And you're not even getting the Whataburger because it's a shitty restaurant.
Listen, now you're saying fighting words and it's pissing me off. Nah,
I'm just saying, dude.
I'm just
fucking,
kidding.
You like a Whataburger so much. How come you don't get one at Whataburger?
Well, what's your favorite? In-N-Out?
No, it's like this burger place by me. It's called Chick and Burger. It's run by these Koreans. Fucking killer, dude. They make this like it's called Chicken Burger.
Where do you live? Hollywood?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm like over kind of near the Palladium.
Oh, okay. It's just you and your girlfriend over there?
Yeah.
I think I've never met your girlfriend.
Yeah, she doesn't come out. She used to come out to open mics when I first started, and she was like, I'm good. I'm watching comedy now.
Well, yeah. Well, she paid her dues.
Exactly.
She doesn't hang out at the store.
No.
She came to your showcase.
No, she didn't even come to the showcase. She wanted to come to the showcase. I was like, just like, let me do this. You know, you haven't seen me in years. And then it's like
she hasn't seen you in years.
Yeah, I mean, she like fucking hears the jokes as they are written. Though.
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah.
mean, like I'll like bounce stuff off her.
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
house and stuff, and if she laughs, and it's like okay, it's something, you know. But,
Yeah,
so she
yeah.
like kind of she doesn't need to see the finished product. Right?
That makes
She
sense.
fucking, you know,
I remember
she
I
gets
used to have when I was dating my ex, I used to say a joke, and if she did this and shake her head,
Yeah.
I'll be like, "This is great," and it would work. Like that was my barometer.
Yeah,
like I would
exactly.
test things on her, and if she did this, like that,
You're like I got a new closer.
yeah,
Fucking good.
it would work. Yeah, I should call her up. Hey, long time no see.
Yeah.
I have a
What do you think of this? She's like, I'm killing.
This is great. I fucking hate you, Ahmed. Get away from me.
Yeah.
This is great. Great
So
material.
no on the bit then.
Yeah,
You think I shouldn't do that?
it's a great material. Well, I'm glad. Are you well now are you what was I gonna say? Now that you're paid, is there anything like okay, what's next? Or you're just like, I'm just gonna try to get as many spots and then
Yeah.
try to do more road stuff?
It's like I got to start making money now. You know,
Right.
Because I can't be a door guy. I mean, you can be a door guy, but it's like kind of a bad look.
Okay,
It's like-
well-
I mean,
well-
it's not always a bad look. I don't want to say it's totally, but
Well, I'm happy you're coming with me for these shows. I was gonna take you for Texas, but Saad Al-Assa is coming with me for those
oh
shows.
yeah, I love that guy.
So he's this is his this is his last shows before he gets deported. So
Oh jeez, damn, dude.
so he was like, please, like this is how it sounded. He go, please, you know, I'm going to get. I was like, I was
Sending
literally
me
gonna.
back.
I was like, literally gonna take. Like, I was gonna ask you for those, and then he was like, please, and I was like, okay, fine, you'll come with me to Texas. But in the fall, I'm excited for the fall. I'm setting that up soon. Do you know who Steven Hofstetter is? Have you?
Yeah,
heard
I've
of him?
heard that guy.
Yeah, very nice guy. I've never heard anything. I always heard good things about him.
Yeah.
And then like he hit me up. He put me in a group, a WhatsApp group of comedians who have over 100,000 followers. But we're all just sharing information.
Fucking your Raya fucking group chat over here, dude.
Yeah. Well, the goal, cause like what I'm happy is like finally we have time together. Cause I want not to brag, but Malik B, Nick Simmons, Mike Eshak, Dan Donahue, I'm happy because like they all got their start because I literally grabbed their phones. I was like, you need to do this, do that. And they all took my advice and ran with it.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm like, ooh, Willie, okay, good. Like, I'm going to tape your set. Okay, we're going to clip this here. I'm going to set you up here.
Yeah.
Just so you could be super famous. So when you make it, I'm like, hey, Willie.
Yeah.
Hey, your sitcom.
You just try to brag and name Dan Donahue.
That's
Hey,
hilarious.
I don't mean to name drop. You know Mike Eshak?
No, not like that. Not like, but like they're doing great now. They're doing great. Yeah.
No, and I love those guys.
Yeah. No, I'm glad you said Dan Donahue. Man, I love that guy. He just never answers his fucking phone. He's so bad. I've been trying. He was supposed to like get back on.
Yeah.
I saw him at the
He's a
store.
man, dude. I saw him the other day at the store.
Yeah.
hanging out.
Is he
Killing it.
in development or anything like that?
I don't know.
Like, cause I know. Oh, damn, my voice went super high. Cause I always see him at the store. I was like, he should be able. He's so funny.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've decided. I was like, okay, now I was like, I feel like I'm confident enough. I'm gonna start signing up for potluck. That's right, guys.
Yeah, dude. Getting in.
I'm
Making
starting-
your way in, dude.
It's time, bro. You know what's so funny is I think it was either you or Alex. I was like, should I try to be a door guy? They're like, no.
Yeah. I told you that. I was
Yeah, it was
trying
like,
to be a fucking
don't
door
be.
guy.
They're
You're
like,
making money doing comedy.
yeah, right.
The whole point of
Exactly.
being a door guy is like
So you
get
could-
past, and then once you're past, people want to pay you for comedy.
Yeah, that
the
makes
idea.
That's
I
the
don't know
idea.
if it's fucking
Well,
real, but
I mean, I hate to be.
we'll see now.
I hate to bust your balls, but also it's like you're hilarious, but also it's like right now I feel like most of my friends, you and my Oscar the Grouch roommate Rob Puglisi.
Yeah.
Don't worry, the breadheads and breadcrumbs really know who my roommate
Puglisi's
is.
the man, dude. I'm
He's
a
the
big
man.
Rob guy,
He's,
dude.
yeah. Oh, we're all big fans of Rob. We all big fans. But it's like it's really just okay. It's really just all social media. It's just all marketing and how to like. It's like, okay, you're the comedian. It's like, okay, now, and this is something I'm learning too. It's like how to take this, turn it into a product,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
sell it.
I know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to figure out.
Dude, I did a panel. I was doing Bergamot Comedy Festival, and oh yeah,
Okay.
Bro,
This show is sponsored by the Bergamot
Bergamot
Comedy
Comedy
Festival.
Festival. Bro, my
Where's
shit.
Bergamot?
It's not. It's in Santa Monica, but the where the club is, it's in front. It's next to all these restaurants and like.
Oh, is it the thing at the Crow?
It's at the Crow.
Okay, yeah.
So they call it the Bergamot. That's what the area is called.
Okay.
So they just call it Bergamot Comedy Festival.
Okay.
Bro, I did my showcase last night, but it was like one of those 20 comics and you do 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Type of showcase. It was one of those like I feel like I bombed, but all of your friends are like, what are you talking about?
Yeah,
and
people 5 minutes.
Right, but it's like
it's not even bombing yet.
It was even it
like
wasn't even
getting started.
Yeah, I just did, literally by the end of my last joke, I was like, as soon as I got the I was thinking, all right, I got him on the bag, and I was like, oh, god damn it.
Yeah, dude, it sucks.
It was so bad because I was so, and then all these other comics like. Newer comics who are so used to 5-minute slots were like crushing.
Yeah.
And in my head I was like, fuck, I forgot. Like how do I do this again? Yeah. But anyways.
That's why like those festivals, I feel like that's why I don't sign up for those. Like or try to get into those half the time. Because it's like every show is like, hey, there's 15 people on this thing. Everyone's doing 3 minutes.
Yeah.
And you're like, Jesus Christ, dude. Like, what are we doing?
Well, the one festival I'm thinking about, I heard good things called Big Sky because it's in Montana.
I have heard of that, yeah.
Yeah, I've heard that one is good. And a lot of, it's not even for industry. Right now, I'm like, I just want to just try my hand at new things because I love doing the road. Don't get me wrong. But it's like, why not? Like, try to meet some people. But
yeah, the fests are fun. You do meet comics from around different places and, it's also a big just hang in a fucking random place. You're drinking at a bar you'd never be at usually with a fucking bunch of people you wouldn't usually hang out with.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
and also like I mean I know we congratulate you, but we gotta congratulate me.
Legs, oh my god, sorry,
they're very pasty.
That's like a fucking T-Rex
oh yeah,
right
the wine. You're in the wine. Look at camera 1.
Yeah.
You see that? Hold on, no homo.
Look at my fucking yeah, baby. Look at this. It's like a fucking Land Before Time fucking character, dude.
Yeah. Wait, do this. Just do this. Shake that ass.
Bow, 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 bow. Fuck yeah.
Dude, looking good. Bro, there's your content.
There it is. Yeah, exactly. Bow, 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 bow,
yeah,
bow,
looks
bow.
good.
200,000 next week. There it is.
I like that.
Throw that ass in a circle. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And watch that. What? Throw the ass in a circle. That's a shake. Yeah, throw the ass in a circle. Throw the ass in a circle. Oh, dude, great content.
Yeah.
But yeah, I actually just got JFL New Faces 2024.
Congratulations, man.
Thanks,
That's
homie.
huge, dude.
Yeah, thanks you.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
They're doing it in at Big Sky this year. They did it at Bergamot.
Yeah, they're doing. They're doing it at Bergamot. No, they're doing it at the Hollywood Improv April 11th. Yeah, it's just gonna be Rita. That's pretty much.
Yeah, exactly. I'm the only new face.
Yeah. No, they brought that up in the panel. They were like JFL, but like some people believe they're gonna have a comeback or whatever.
I'm sure someone will buy JFL.
Is that what happened? Like they just ran out of money and
they went bankrupt and just I think it was just I don't know exactly what happened, but it seemed like just a series of bad business decisions after the pandemic.
Oh, sorry. I just realized something. There was a speed dating event. What's his name? Ryan or Brian? Comedy. He works at the Comedy Store.
Brian Baldinger?
Brian. Yes, Brian. Yeah, I always mix that up. But anyways, he was talking about how apparently some basically there was like a guy who owned JFL. But I think he pretty much got Me Too'd out of there or something.
Yeah,
like
Jeff
that.
Singer.
Yes, Jeff Singer got Me Too'd out of
with
there.
the hat. Do you remember him?
Yeah, because
that fucking stupid hat all the time.
He had that stupid hat, and then he also like he didn't book women, and if he was like, oh, if I see a woman come up and she's wearing a skirt, that's an automatic no. Yeah, shit like that. But anyways, he got Me Too'd out of there, and then there was someone that was working under Jeff Singer. And then they tried to get him out, and he was like, "Nah," because Jeff Singer gave him like a lifetime contract, like I could work there forever, for a lifetime. And then they won, and he won the settlement. I think it was like upwards of like $800K or something. So I think that like financially hit him, and it was like a couple other shit, like lawsuits, stuff like that.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's too bad. I heard Singer's directing porn now.
Really?
Yeah, someone told me that. I don't know if that's real. That might be just fucking rumors.
I mean,
pretty funny.
That's actually so funny. But do you know what's so funny is porn is always the last stop before comedy. or after comedy.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like all this shit, stand-up comedy, and then porn.
Well, because comedy teaches you no skills except for fucking sucking dicks and
and kissing ass.
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking eating boogers.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Like,
and just like, hey, hi, it was great meeting you. Anyways, here's my tape. I think you would like me.
Yeah, you're like, this is fucking soul sucking.
Oh, hi, Ahmed.
I might as well be taking
great
in the
tape,
ass.
but we just think we'll give you another. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
And then you all of a sudden, then you get a following. Okay, now you want me?
Yeah.
I've been just as funny.
Yeah. I've been texting you guys for years, but
dude, don't even fucking start it. But
it is like, yeah, you know,
but
it's a business too.
I mean, well, did you know, what's his face? Bonnet, the girl who cut her husband's dick off, Lisa Bonnet.
I know who you're talking about. I can't remember her name. But.
Yeah, but her husband, the guy who got his dick cut off, he ended up doing a stand-up tour.
Yeah,
he did a stand-up tour, and then he did porn.
That rules, dude. Just fucking hitting.
Isn't
them all
that crazy?
Down,
like,
dude, you know?
like stand-up comedy and porn is just so.
How does he do porn with his dick cut off?
No, because he got reattached.
Oh.
Yeah, you don't remember?
Got the Franken dick in
yeah,
porn?
Yeah, dude.
No way.
Guys are weird. They're like, I
pieced together with 7 other guys' dicks.
Bro, I haven't watched porn in months.
Oh yeah.
And if you go, you want to watch this?
Good Ramadan for you.
Thank you.
You're on fire, dude.
It's been a good Ramadan. Not to brag, but I'm going to heaven.
Yeah, dude.
You want to know, dude? This is. I have no shame. I've been praying. I've been making my 5 daily prayers, and I've been like, this is how I end my prayers. I go, oh Allah, please accept my fast. Also, oh Allah, please help me sell out my upcoming tour. Oh, and help Palestine and Yemen. But first.
Yeah. In that order.
Please. Sell my tour.
Please help me sell the Detroit House of Comedy.
Yeah, please help me sell.
And also pray for all the refugees from the
Also, can we help the refugee? It's so, I literally, like, after I finish, like, man, you're such a piece of shit. Like, I feel like.
Yeah, what is God thinking? You're like, well, he's praying. That's
yeah,
but he's in this bad order. I don't know.
The angels are like this. I'm not gonna even send this.
Yeah, like, man.
Wow, this guy.
That was dark.
Yeah, you are desperate, bro. Whatever. It's like this. Hey, good news. You sold out your next tour. You're performing on the Gaza Strip. You're hitting Ramallah Comedy Club. You're hitting.
Or you find out it's like, hey, we sold out your tour, but everyone's dead in Palestine. You're like, oh God. If only I had prayed for them first.
Oh, that's so dark. That's so dark. And we're not clipping this part up. We are not clipping that part.
This is my problem. I'd clip that. That's my end. Where it's
You're
like, this is how I'm fucking up, dude.
No, you would literally. No, dude. I've had enough people trying to freaking cancel me on freaking.
Who's canceling you? You're the fucking like. You're like a golden retriever, dude. Like you're such a nice dude. I don't understand.
Well, there's a couple things I get hate for. You're gonna laugh. One is because we've talked about this before in a couple episodes ago, but because I'm nice and I'm very charismatic, Dawood kept saying I'm whimsical.
Yeah.
Middle Eastern hardcore people overseas think I'm gay.
Okay. Well, I think you're gay too. So that's I'm with them. But that's not bad. That's not a bad thing.
Yeah, but they think it's a bad thing.
Okay.
Yeah. They're like,
they are right, but
why are you gay?
Yeah. Why is this man so gay?
Yeah, he's gay. We like him. He's funny, but he's gay. And then I get well. It's just also comedy. Just some people just the joke just goes over people's heads.
Yeah.
And I used to think it was an overseas thing. It's fucking people in this country. I made a joke about how I go woke people in America, where it's about self-righteousness and it's not even about the actual cause. So basically the sketch was, I was like, hey boss, like this restaurant only has one bathroom with one toilet in it. So I just labeled it bathroom. It's like, I got something better. Gender neutral bathroom. And like, ooh, and they're just patting themselves on the back.
Yeah.
And then like the other one was just like, oh, I was hanging out with my non-binary friend and they maybe. So it's just like all this, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And then people were like, like some woke people who got the joke, they're like, oh my God, I'm non-binary. I totally understand this. But then there were some other non-binary people that were like, oof, so you're just anti-woke? You're just trying to you're trying to appease the Joe Rogan audience, unfollowed, and then other person's like,
rules it. You should take a hard right wing turn.
I'd probably
Just
make
go
some
fucking
more
all
money.
in on fucking Trump.
I would kill with my Arab Muslim audience. I would kill because right now
just
I'm
do the gays are evil stuff. You win those guys back in fucking overseas.
it's like he is good. I'm going to be selling any tickets in America, but bro, when
You'd
I
be surprised.
honestly, yeah. Honestly, yeah, dude. For real. Like I'd probably
Be the Candace Owens of like Yemeni dudes.
he is so honest. He's so good. All right, have you seen that sketch series with me and Mike Ishak, the Arab fuckboy sketches?
Yeah. Those are
we're
funny.
like, bro, wallah, these men nowadays that. So I was 65% women, 35% men. I shot up 60-40. I gained a whole 5% of men because men genuinely thought I was that character.
Yeah.
So they were like, so I was
Like an Andrew Tate.
yeah, they genuinely thought I was that guy. So they were like, bro, wallah, you're speaking the truth and stuff. Especially when I said, you don't need therapy. You just need dumbbells and the Quran. And they're like, wallah, this guy is so right. And like people
trying
thought
to tell everybody.
yeah. So then like as I started posting like just this,
Yeah.
they were like, why are you gay?
It does make sense though.
like,
I
yeah.
mean, like if I fucking was following like a guy I thought was like an Andrew Tate, and then he's like fucking me and my roommate hanging out. You're like, what the fuck is this shit?
Like, yo, fuck this guy. Yo, fuck this guy.
No. Oh God.
Oh God, they were so mad. But yeah. Anyways, that's what I wanted to mention to you. So Bergamot Comedy Festival, we went off on a tangent, but yeah. So
Yeah.
So they were doing these panels, and then it was two guys from CAA or two people. It was a girl from CAA, guy from CAA, the guy from Omnipop, and a guy from 3 Arts, the girl from 3 Arts, and the one guy from CA was so honest up top because it was all comedians, and they were like, how do we get recognized by you? Like, how do we get your attention? And he literally goes this, well, at the end of the day, it's all about butts and seats. It's all about ticket sales and stuff. Bro, throughout the hour and a half, or hour 45, no one ever said it was about funny. They said originality. They said good story, niche. They never said anything about funny.
Yeah.
It was.
Can you believe that industry doesn't understand comedy? Really?
Yeah, I know.
Like,
but it was just so. I was just so. I was feeling everything because I was like, I was right. And I even texted Morgan J, who's killing it right now.
Yeah.
And Morgan was like, bro, they didn't give a fuck about me until I started getting the following. But he's been hilarious. He's been doing the guitar crowd work, the music, like all that shit.
Yeah.
You know,
I remember him doing that fucking at open mics back in the day.
dude, I remember like him closing out a show with his guitar, and then people were just going, what the fuck? And they would just all pull out their phones and just immediately start recording Morgan.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was just like kind of like depressing, but that's what I mean of like, okay, now it's time to get my boys in, like, if we just film these sketches or film this or consistent stuff like that.
Yeah, I gotta post today at like 5. I still don't have a fucking video. I gotta figure all that shit
I mean here's the thing, you could always I mean, I don't want to like preaching content creating because we could always we'll have 2.5 weeks together, but did you find a place in New York to crash at?
Yeah, I got some buddies.
Okay, good. Yeah, I'm staying at my friend's Sahib. I'm crashing on his couch. Oh, yeah. By the way, guys, this is how touring is, all right?
Yeah.
They don't give me lodging. Yeah, but we'll get to the nitty-gritty of that.
Exactly. I get to stay with Brian Vokey. It's going to be nice, dude.
Oh, you're staying? He moved to New York?
Yeah, he's in New York
now. Yeah, that's right. Dude, one time we did a Don't Tell show together, and I was hanging out. I had a couple like Arab girls with me just hanging out like to watch the show, and they were all like, they all had like a crush on him. They're like, he's just so like one of the Arab girls is just like, I don't know, like he's not like guys that I go for, but he's just something about him. And the other's like, yeah, awesome. He like they literally go, he reminds me of my cousins back home. That's what they said.
That's hilarious.
I want to tell him that. And then Brian was like, bro, my ex was Yemeni. Don't say that. He was like, my ex is Yemeni. He was like, please don't. I don't want to date a Arab girl anymore.
So fucking funny, dude.
Yeah. But
Brian's like a scumbag Yemeni dude.
Yeah.
That's
I should text. I think. Okay. I'll text Brian later. But but what was I gonna say? Where was I going with this? Something about New York. Oh yes, I need to give you the bookers. Did you book any like to get spots around this scene
in New York? Yeah. I got like managers who are hitting people up and.
Oh, you have a manager. That's right.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, I'm with Levity. I've been with Levity like a year.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right, bro. I've met a good amount of Levity. Which guy? What's his name?
Turner.
Oh, okay.
Brittany.
There's one guy from Levity. His name is Tom. Do you know who I'm talking about? Tom, whatever.
I
don't know, but he's a good guy. I met him. I haven't had a manager yet. It would be nice, but I'm at the same time. I'm like,
yeah,
I'll let.
Well, it's like the one good thing they've done for me is like get me in the door of, like the Netflix Fest stuff and like the fucking
industry shit.
Yeah, exactly. All the things you can't vouch for yourself on.
Yeah.
Like,
but the other stuff, it's like you gotta like be a name and sell tickets.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Well, that's why they can't get me on the road, but they can get me an opportunity to get in front of people who can maybe get me on the road or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
or
even
like
then, it's kind of tough.
More of a fan base with like I'm doing like the Netflix radio thing, which I know isn't fucking gonna do anything, but maybe that can build into a better thing. Get on like an actual Netflix thing, then people will come out maybe a little bit. You know what I mean?
Well, even then, it's like like I've had some friends who like open for Burt Kreischer, and it's like they would think it's like, oh, it'd be easier to do the road now or the sell, and it's like still kind of tough.
No, not at all.
Yeah. No, we're in a whole different ball game. Okay, what's a good piece of advice you were given about stand-up comedy?
Something I always liked was if you're not nervous, you don't care. You know what I mean? Like before you go up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's always like nerves are never a bad thing. I always like that.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good piece of advice. Nerves just proves that you're caring.
Yeah. It means you want to do well.
Who told you that?
God, I don't know. I want to say my buddy Chino LaForge in Maui. He's not a comic out there. You think you know Chino probably. He used to be out here for a little while, but that was like an early piece of advice I got.
Like how long did you do 15. Comedy in Maui before you moved here?
I did about a year in Maui. I was in Seattle for college for like 3 years. I was doing it up there too. And then I came down here like at year 5-ish. So.
Yeah. So you've been doing comedy for how long now?
It's 10 years.
Oh, you hit 10 years. Damn.
Yeah.
And you're 28?
Yeah.
Damn, look at you, bro.
Yeah, dude.
I'm 30. I think I'm like, I started a bit late. You started at 18. I started at 23.
Okay, nice.
I feel like that's late. I think that's kind of average, though.
Yeah, people start like fucking 28 a lot, I think.
Yeah,
like
Bill Burr started at 25.
Yeah, most people start a little later.
Yeah, I was doing improv at 21.
Okay.
I was doing a lot of improv.
Yeah.
I was such a huge improv boy.
I fucking see that completely.
Yeah. Oh, I loved it. I love the positivity.
Yeah. It's like, hey, everyone's so funny.
Yeah.
I've been doing comedy since I was in fucking high school, dude. Everyone's like, you suck, you're a loser.
That's my comments.
Into my fucking, yeah, exactly. Seeping into my fucking psyche all the time.
Dude, I've been getting better. Like this month of Ramadan, I've been like waiting. Like I actually have a funny story for you. I like downloaded this app called Unplug. So I was like, okay, now like I'll post and ghost. Like I'll post and I don't look at it. Because I was like, I don't want to scroll. I don't want to doom scroll. I don't want to look at comments, all that shit.
Yeah.
Bro, speaking of my overseas thing. So someone commented on one of my videos. He goes, this is funny, but less gay. And I was like,
you're always going to have critics, man.
I was like this, yo, fuck this. I DM'd this. It was like, no picture, no nothing. One of those. Damn, bitch, what city are you in? And he goes, Uzbekistan. Why? And
we don't have cities. We just have kind of piles of rubble.
And I was so angry. I just go, fuck you, you piece of shit.
Fuck Uzbekistan. I'm glad the Soviet Union fell and it ruined your country, you piece of shit.
I was like, fuck you. And then he goes, I'm 18. And then I was like, fine, whatever. He was like, you're trying to find an 18-year-old? I was like, fuck. And I was like,
yes.
Dawood was like this. You should have just fought him. You should have just like, yeah, fuck you. I hate you. Like,
come see me in LA, bitch.
Yeah, you piece of shit. Yeah, get a job and go. And then, and then he just put this. He goes, he goes, quit cussing at me. And he was calling me the F-A-G-G word.
Yeah,
and then I was like, what do you mean cussing? You're saying the other F word. And he was just like, that's not a curse word. Like to them, it's hello.
Not in Uzbekistan. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
He just put F-A-G-G-O-T. I was just like, I was so
like new.
like just a new post. Like said, and we were cursing each other out. And just to torture him, literally just to torture him, I sent him my comedy special.
That's great.
And he goes, I haven't laughed at a single. I was like, keep watching. I was so mad, dude. I was like, watch it. And he was like, I haven't laughed a single bit.
I hate it. Keep watching it. All right, it's getting a little better. But then it kind of dips at the end. Thank you for your advice.
I was like, no, he hated it. He hasn't resolved because he didn't. Like I said, like whatever. English is not his language, so he was like, he didn't get the jokes, obviously, and then he was like, you said God, how dare you say God, like all that bullshit.
That's funny.
Whatever, bro. I'm like, but it was just so funny because I was like, I'm gonna do, and I was doing great. I was doing great until like a couple weeks ago. Like I don't know. I found an avenue where I could see comments, and I saw that. I was like,
I had one guy, some open micer dude in like fucking Orange County, was like, "This joke is stolen. You're stealing jokes and shit." And you're like, "No, this is my joke I posted before, and I have different clothes on now." And it's not. It's
dude,
not
that's
stealing.
happened to me before.
Yeah, it's just me posting the same joke twice. And he was like, "Fuck you, dude." So I DM'd him. I'm like, "Hey, dude, you're fucked in LA, dude. You're never getting at the store. You're never getting in the fucking improv. I'll fucking bury you in this fucking city. You're a piece of shit."
You
dude.
told
I just went in on this guy, dude, like for no reason. I don't know his name. He's fine. He can come to the store. I wouldn't recognize it. Like, but I fucking was like, "Fuck you, dude. Like, you're a fucking piece of shit. You don't talk to comics like that, especially in the fucking city. You're an idiot. Dude. You don't know what you just fucking did." Just going in on him. It
makes me happy that it just that other comics have. Like, I'm like, you guys are just as bad as I am with this.
Yeah, exactly.
Where it's like this.
Well, it came out of nowhere, too. I usually just ignore it. But it was like something about it. It was like,
well,
this guy's in LA.
They catch you on a bad day.
Yeah, exactly.
They just catch you on a bad day. Or like sometimes you want to get angry, but you're like, the best way to do it is to ignore it.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, another thing. This is more of a content creating inside baseball. This is to anybody listeners if you're trying to be a content creator. If you so go to your account settings, it's like the little hamburger thing. Go to your account settings, you scroll all the way down, you hit account status, and it looks through, and it basically it's your report card, it's your grading system. You want all greens. You have some removed content or whatever.
Yeah.
And I have that, and I have it's yellow, and I looked at it, and it's 2 marks, and it's because and it basically grade your scale. And the reason why is even if you call someone a bitch or fuck you or something in the comments, they will flag you because they expect content creators to be the bigger person. Because they won't flag like some Joe Schmo with 0 followers.
Yeah.
But they'll fuck you if you have a blue check mark, if you're an official creator.
That makes sense.
Right. But what I'm saying is, like, I looked at mine and I was like, why? Okay, back to religious people. So a year ago, I just did a photo dump, and then one of them was just me hugging this girl, just like a side hug, right?
Yeah.
And then they go, "Why are you hugging a girl? Why are you hugging a girl? You should not be hugging a girl." Like, right? It's just, bro, it's just so funny. And then you'll have like other Arab Americans, they're like, "Can you leave us alone?" Like,
yeah,
it's just people in Saudi just getting all flustered.
Yeah.
And then like I was
Why
like,
is her hair showing?
Yeah,
You're like, Jesus Christ, dude.
Just leave her alone. And then the next post, it was just like a slideshow of me hugging all these girls at the Improv.
Yeah.
Right, Nikki Bond, Miranda, just all these girls. And then I was like, I just love funny female comedians. And then Cole Alexander commented, comedians. And then like others, but it was it was like all these girls, and then all these people are like, "How do you dare you to hug girl? They're all saying you're going to hellfire. You're the worst Muslim ever."
That's wild, dude. You can't even hug girls in Saudi,
bro. Oh no, Saudi. It's like
holy shit.
Dubai, you're
No
chilling.
wonder everyone's driving on 2 wheels, dude. It's fucking, you can't even touch.
And
There's nothing to do.
they're wrestling leopards, and
Yeah,
they're like, they
exactly.
got a monkey checking their eyes. Yeah,
Yeah.
I
It's
know.
like, just let him touch a girl. He'll stop fucking wrestling lions.
Yeah, or like using bears to like rip off their Lamborghini doors. I know exactly what you mean. But like fucking I just was calling them. I was like, fuck off, bitch, blah blah blah, like cursing them out, and then I got flagged. So it's been over a year. But that's what I'm saying. It's like that's something you gotta look out for. So
Yeah.
so
No, I
if you-
never call people out in the comments. I always leave the comments alone.
yeah, leave the comments alone, but the DMs you gotta like.
Yeah.
That's when you, but have a little bit. Right now, I feel like you and I were like, we're still at this level where it's like, we're okay. We could attack them via DMs.
Yeah, no one's gonna get fucking. I'm not gonna ruin my career by telling some guy he's never gonna at the comedy store. You know what I mean? Like, I'll be fine.
Do you know what's so
all
funny?
good.
I hope that person still thinks that
I
they
do
can.
too, yeah.
Like they would go, yeah, I quit comedy is because I called this guy out. Yeah, comedy's all about like comedy's dead because people just steal jokes. I called this guy out. Now I can never get into the store.
Yeah,
Like that's
exactly.
his narrative.
I
right
hope
now.
so, dude. Yeah, I hope he stays away forever, and he can be a hero in his head. I don't fucking care.
Yeah,
Fuck
yeah.
that, dude.
Do you think comedy's gonna go away? Like the comedy bubble's gonna burst and people aren't gonna be unattracted to going to stand up again?
I don't think so. As long as we don't as long as it's not like TikTokers selling out everywhere and giving comedy a bad name, I think like real comedy is still fucking really.
I mean,
great.
real
It's-
comedy will always prevail, but like there are, and it is happening. But during the strike, there were a lot of TikTokers that were just like selling out one nighters. Yeah.
Well, they do. They just, even before the strike, and it's like.
Well, it's
I remember opening for some of them at like the other improvs, and like, you know, they'll pack out the place, bring like fucking 500 people. You know, you go and crush for them, like, because they're like excited to be there, excited to see their fucking TikTok celebrity. They go up, they're supposed to do like an hour. They do like 30 minutes, bombing their fucking dicks off the whole time. And it's like, you know, you're not like, as an audience member, you're not like, oh, this guy that I know is funny isn't funny. You're like, comedy sucks. Live stand-up sucks.
Yeah.
Because I know this guy's funny. He dances.
But
What funny dances? How come this guy couldn't
who'd you
be
open
funny
for?
live?
Can you say the name?
I don't want to say.
Oh, okay.
It's like, you know, some big TikTokers.
Yeah. I know what you.
It's like you're just fucking ruining the thing.
Well,
for
they
everyone
ruin
else.
comedy, but at the same time, like, it's. I mean, for the most part, even for me, like I started building my name. A lot of times when I get people that come to my shows, they always say the same thing. This is my first comedy show.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, thank God. Now, like, they know what a comedy show is supposed to be.
Yeah.
But I was saying for you, like, if you end up opening for those people, do you have merch or stickers or anything like
Yeah,
that?
I got merch and.
Okay,
and
good.
that
Do you bring that to those shows?
stuff. When I can. I'm not always allowed to sell. With,
They
like,
don't
the
allow
bigger
you?
Guys. Yeah. Well, because like the bigger guys want to sell their merch.
Are you talking about the TikTok? No, I'm talking about the TikTok people.
Oh no, I haven't done actually a TikTok show in a little while. But
Okay, but
it's a good idea. Yeah, it should be.
No,
something
for
excited about.
TikTok, no, I know what
It's
you
a good
mean.
idea.
For most headliners, I always ask.
Yeah.
Most of them say yes. The ones that say no, you're kind of like,
Well, I did a tell, and I wasn't like, "Hey, Attell, can I sell
No,
merch at the
no.
fucking?" And I'm like, "I'm gonna leave that alone."
yeah,
Like, I'll just
no.
fucking
If it's
let him,
Dave Attell,
like,
yeah.
Let's just fucking hang out. you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah. I would rather just chill and hang out with Dave, especially knowing Dave Attell. You know what I mean? I'm
Yeah.
talking about
He
like
probably would have said yes.
I
That's the
have
worst part.
I haven't had like big comedians ask me like all the people I've opened for like Morgan J. Morgan's like, yeah, bro, go sell your
Yeah.
merch, or like Sahib Singh like be like, yeah, I got you,
Yeah.
you're fine. But I'm saying like if those TikToker people like fuck what they think,
Yeah,
just
exactly.
go sell merch. And I don't know if they think comedy sucks, if anything, because they saw you crush it.
Yeah.
And they know you're funny, and they go, I'm sure they left thinking, okay, that guy sucked, but he was funny.
Yeah. You hope so. But you know, you
I
never
mean,
know. You know
yeah,
what I mean? Like,
that's
it's fucking-
true.
I'd like to believe that that's how people leave, but also like,
Well-
people are fucking they're there for this celebrity. You know what I mean? They don't care about the actual art form of comedy.
What is slowly dying down is for stand up in general is people don't just go to stand up to watch stand up go to comedy clubs to just watch any stand up. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Well, now like back then it was like, well, now it's turning into more like music. If I say, hey Willie, let's go to a concert, you go,
Yeah.
okay, who are we
Ooh,
seeing?
yeah,
What kind of
exactly.
music are they playing? All that stuff. And now it's slowly turning. It's like, we're going to a comedy show. Oh, yeah? Who's playing? Who's watching?
Yeah.
Like, have I seen his stuff? Let me look at his tape.
Mhm.
You know, because that's happened to me where I would have, like, because, you know, they have to paper the room for some of the A clubs I'm doing.
Yeah.
Let's just say I did San Jose Improv. It was sad. It was like it was 100 people.
Yeah.
But it felt like 2.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it's like
you got the balcony.
Because of 500. Yeah. But if I did 100, when I did 100 in Irvine, I was like, oh, this is nice. I felt good about myself. Yeah. But people were like, oh, they papered the room, or we got a free email for like cheap tickets. We saw your clips, and we're like, okay, he's funny. Let's go. You know, like they at least check now.
Yeah, it used to be like, we're going to the comedy club. We're gonna see who's there.
Yeah, they don't do that anymore.
Care.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but for the most part, okay. I got another one. What's a good piece of advice you were given about like life and career? You know what I mean?
Let's see. This is kind of funny. This is, it's not the best piece of advice I can think of, but it's the first thing that comes to mind for some reason. When I first moved here, first day in LA, I went to the Improv, and I sat at the bar, and I started writing. And Brett Ernst was, like, sitting next to me, and he was just like, hey, what's up, dude? Like, what's going on? Like, you on the show tonight? And I was like, no, man, just hanging out. And he's like, oh, it's awesome. And he kind of like gave me like the lay of the land and like, this is where you want to hit. Like, I was like, I just moved like today. He's like, fuck yeah, man, welcome to the city.
Oh, this is
like,
very nice.
He was really cool. Bought me a drink. Was like, yeah, dude, do this. I couldn't remember exactly. It's like, spots to hit basically. Like,
you want to
like
hit
fucking
Flappers, the Comedy Chateau.
Yeah, exactly. Well, he's like, it's like 2017 too, so it's like, stay away from the Comedy Store. You're not gonna get in there. Like, fucking,
he told you that. I mean, that's good advice.
Early on,
yeah.
like, it's just like, you're fucking new here.
Yeah,
like, just fucking figure it out somewhere else.
Yeah.
You can do the store. You can sign up for potluck, but it's gonna be really hard to get in there. All that stuff. But then he was like, and he's like, and also, don't fucking write jokes at the bar, you fucking loser. You're like, what are you doing?
He said that.
You look like a fucking poser, dude. Like, cut it out.
He said.
I was like, all right, I fucking remember that. Don't look too eager. You know
That's
what I mean?
funny. I mean, I will
good.
do this for myself. Like, I've done this where I would finish a set, like when you're working on new shit, and then I would quickly put in my headphones, listen to the set I just recorded, and then I'll go and on my notes and take notes.
Yeah. That's good.
Like, I'll be
fine.
in my corner and do that.
It was like 6:00. I just showed up at the Improv to write jokes. Like, it was just like fucking weird. Like,
yeah, you don't show
like,
up to the club to write.
Yeah, it's like there's also everyone's a little paranoid what you're doing. I was just fucking trying to sit in a comedy club
you
and
were
write.
writing people's
but
jokes.
people are gonna be like, you can go in the room, fucking write something down, come back out, write down something like that. You know,
that makes sense. Yeah.
I get where that is. Like, it is like a fucking
sell
weird
it to
look.
Amy Schumer. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I got this Arab guy I'm opening for. I sell my jokes to.
Yeah. Amy Schumer gets up. So I'm from Yemen. Oh, motherfucker!
Yeah. What?
Oh, come on! You serious? What was I gonna say? What is your writing process like? Because I was talking about it yesterday with some friends.
I just sit at home. I just try to make myself laugh. That's basically it.
But is there like a benchmark that you do where like, I need to write 3 jokes a day, I need to write 6 jokes a week or some shit like that?
It's more like I just want to put in the effort every day. As long as I put in the effort, if I get nothing out of it, because you can't force creativity.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, if it's like I need to do 3 jokes a day, I'd drive myself fucking crazy, and I'd be writing like dog shit too. Like, it's like, I think I give myself a couple hours a day.
Yeah.
And I pace around my house and I look at old stuff, or I think about like, stuff that's going on in the world, or stuff that's going on like family shit. If something comes up, friends, like interpersonal shit, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And try to just make myself laugh.
That makes sense.
And if I laugh, then I tell my girlfriend, and if she laughs, then we got a hit, baby.
Yeah.
Then we're cooking with fire.
Yeah.
With gas,
do you have there was a what was I gonna say? Do you like sketch comedy at all?
I like some sketches, yeah. I'm doing some stuff with like the Almost Friday guys, and that's been fun. I'm trying to do some more of
really?
those.
Did they reach out to you?
Yeah, I know Liam Cullen just from like, they saw like a stand-up clip of mine. This is actually kind of fun. We just like met each other randomly you ever do Red Show, Blue Show?
Where's that?
It's in like Culver City. It's at a
Red Show Blue. I didn't see it. Do you know that little J Light sheet? I don't think I've seen it.
It's like there's the 2 shows. It's Brett Dodenhoff's house. I can't remember. I think I want to say Tommy Wakefield lives there, but I'm not fucking 100% sure. But I think it's like it's a big comic house, and they do 2 shows because they have 2 houses. So you do the red show, and then you do the blue show, and it's like
is it one night?
Yeah. It's really
wow,
cool.
that's
it's
badass.
It's a fun fucking night. And so I was doing that, and Liam was on the same one, the guy from Almost Friday, and I saw that sketch where he was like the Boston cop thing. Remember that?
It's a good one.
Boston PD's like, pull your dick and show me your balls. It's a great sketch.
Yeah.
And he saw some of mine, and we were both like, hey, dude, it's nice to meet you. And like it was like a nice like mutual respect thing. Or
Good.
like, hey, dude, I think you're fucking funny.
That's
dude.
always a good feeling.
Yeah, it was cool. And then they hit me up a couple weeks ago to do some of the sketches, and
good.
Yeah, it was fun.
Get into sketch, man. I think you would like sketch comedy. Sketch comedy, there's 2 ways to funnel to build your following: sketches or crowd work clips. Yeah. Try to do both. I mean, I'll entertain crowd work. I'll do a little bit here and there.
I should probably do crowd work clips. I've been posting jokes, and it's just not getting fucking anything. I mean, like people are like, they like it, but it doesn't get passed around. It doesn't get like fucking shared. It's not like, I don't know. People who like it love it.
It's just we're in a weird way of like what brings people to comedy shows. Like when I post stand-up jokes, like okay, sorry. I was actually talking to Sammy about this. Stand-up is your art.
Yeah.
The goal is how do you make it into content? Does that make sense? So like I reposted a stand-up clip yesterday. It was about my colorism joke. But the joke is funny, but what makes people comment is, oh my God, this is so true. It has to be relatability and true.
It's crazy the fucking...
It has to get people like, where the joke where I go, colorism, dark skin, light skin, I go, Indians invented it, Mexicans are the best at it. Mexicans goes, oh my God, this is so true. I'm as a Mexican, blah, 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 blah. As an Indian, blah, 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 blah. They're telling their stories, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? So they need to have this... like, oh my God, this has happened to me too.
Yeah, totally.
You know what I mean?
It's also like, because I'll post like a joke, like what I think is a funny like climate change joke, and everyone's like, yeah, good joke. But then I did one. It was like it's the dumbest. It was they got weird names in Harry Potter, but I knew a guy named Albus once. It was
I like
from
that.
the Philippines. He was named for Albus Presley. Filipinos went crazy for that. That got like 1 million views.
Yeah.
Like this dumb fucking thing, and you're like, God, dude. I hate that.
Dude,
like,
that's happened, bro. It happens all the time. There's this one joke I had, bro. It was a stupid ass joke. I was like, I wrote it I went on a date with this Italian Arab girl, but this Italian girl, and she literally, the first date, she goes, oh, our kids would be so cute. And I was like, bro, our kid would be the worst. So much olive oil. He'd come out like, Habibi, Mamma Mia, how loud he's going to be. Like shit, like just so easy. Tried it once at an open mic, it bombed, and I was like, you know what? I think I'm just going to say it in my car. Said in my car, hit over millions of views.
Yeah.
As an Italian, oh my God, I'm Italian and Arab, this is so me. There were a couple of people go, fuck you, this isn't a funny joke, blah, blah, blah. They're just mad at me.
Yeah.
But like, it shot up, I got followers. It's just... Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's what I mean when I mean like you should get into sketch, because one, like stand-up is a good way, like it's your art, but sketch is a good way to translate good funny shit, especially like with acting and stuff like that. And people get sketch, they don't understand stand-up.
Yeah.
So when they see a guy on stage, they don't really get what's going on.
Yeah, they're like, that's his opinions, and he's like trying to preach to me.
Like, right. Like people don't really get it much, but when you do a sketch, like especially me when I'm playing multiple characters.
Yeah, I have noticed it's much more. People know it's a joke when it's a sketch.
Yeah, when you do a or just say it in your car. Yeah. So like if I were you, like a joke that you could do, one of my favorite jokes of yours is the fireman joke.
Yeah.
Where it's like if a police gets if a policeman, what was it? Why don't just fire him and give him paid leave, just make him be a firefighter.
Yeah.
Like the qualities and stuff. You could just turn that into a sketch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then it'd easily shoot it, and then that would be like, you know what I mean? It would be a good sketch. I don't know. I don't want to be preachy or anything, but I'm more like, oh no, this would be
no, I appreciate it. It's not a fucking I don't think that at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways,
there's a lot of stuff just kind of sitting in the phone that doesn't work on stage that would work.
as a
for
sketch.
stuff,
Yeah, dude.
That was
Even
like
me.
when I did the Almost Friday thing. Like they did a couple of the ideas were mine. It was just like, hey, we tried this on stage, didn't really work out. They're like, fuck yeah, and they're all such like talented improvisers, dude. It was like, by the end of it, it was like a totally, the ending's different than what I could have thought, but it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah,
like, this is awesome, dude.
Yeah, no, Almost Fridays are really
like
good. But that's what I like about sketch. Like, I know this because before stand up, I did improv. So like, my writing process is like, I try to have a spur of creativity, obviously, but then I try to write like 3 jokes. I submit 2 guys I used to do improv with. I would submit to them 3 jokes on Tuesday, 3 jokes on Saturday. Sometimes I wouldn't send them anything. Sometimes I'd send them 2 jokes or 6 jokes. Depends on creativity. But then like I like start writing it down, and then like I have a Word document, so I copy and paste it, put it in. I was like, not funny, good. There's something there, and then after that, I'll smoke a little bit of weed. This is a George Carlin method.
Yeah.
That's why Ramadan I ain't doing shit.
Yeah. Right.
But I'll smoke a little bit of weed, and then I'm like, oh, okay, I can improvise. And then like, so I have like the backbone, and then when I get on stage, then I have loose where I could like improvise, and I do a lot of act outs based on the energy, stuff like that. You know what I mean? And that's how I could work out the kinks and delivery. But I always like hearing other comedians
that's
writing
interesting to
process.
hear how you do it. That's
Well, I do a lot of act outs. You've seen my acts.
Yeah, totally.
I do.
But it's like I figured a lot of those were pre-written, not just like figuring out kind of by the vibe.
No, there was
That's
one.
cool.
Like, have you seen the one where where I go, Yemenis, we gone through all this war, but our population increased. We fucked our way out of genocide. And then I remember doing that joke. I wrote it down, and then I improvised at the moment when I tried it out. I go, Yemenis saw a U.S. drone shot. They're like, oh my God. And then they're looking at the drone while humping.
Yeah.
My best work. Thank you. But like, that was the one where I was like, oh, that would be like a fun where I did it on stage and it worked. So like, okay, before we wrap up, we're about to hit our hour mark. Before we wrap up, is there anything you wanna promote?
No.
Detroit,
I'm doing the Netflix festival in LA. If you're in LA, come check.
Oh
out
yeah,
some
when
of the
is
shows.
your show?
I'm doing like 6 of them. I'm on a fucking bunch of them. I don't have my own headlining show, but I have. I'm at the fucking Belasco with Drew Lynch, Jack Jr. Different days. I'm at the store with Tamua, another Hawaiian. I'm not Hawaiian, but
But you grew
Close
up in Hawaii.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm doing Laura Peak's thing. I think I'm doing.
Laura
Greg's
Peaks
thing.
has her own headlining show?
Yeah. She's doing one.
Yes,
at the
dude.
lab.
Hell yeah.
And then I'm doing the Netflix radio thing. I can't remember what day that is, but just keep an eye on the programming. I'll be all around the festival. And come see me at the Comedy Store.
Yeah.
I'm paid regular.
Yeah, dude. Congratulations. Yeah, come see him, and come see Willie at Detroit, DC, and New York. I'll be there. DC, Detroit, look up ahmedlovesbread.com. Go buy tickets. Also, just added tickets for London, Dublin, and Paris. We just added tickets for that. Sammy Obeid and I will be there together.
Oh yeah, dude.
And then
all those guys from Saudi can come see you and call you gay in person. That's
I
great.
might do. I mean, we'll see if they say yes. But I might go to Abu Dhabi again.
Hey, that's
Oh,
sick.
well, I did Dubai last year, but I might do Abu Dhabi. But they're so, dude. I love Arabs, but they're so fucking last minute with everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. But dude, guys, follow Willie for real. He's absolutely a great guy. One of the funniest people I know. Definitely check him out. Thank you guys so much, and have a happy Monday.